Right here, we want to collect every Tinkerer box, underground box, underground crate. Well, Tinkerer box is just completely wrong. Here we're getting every one of these boxes. I'm going to be working our way down and through all of these sections until we get every single box. Every single box. Box, the first one being in here. You need to pull the doors open, which I've already did because I didn't realize I wasn't recording. Now we got the first box out of 35. And I already have one because that's the one that you get from the start. Time to make our way down Harlem. Over here we get the next box. This box, which should be right here. And an easy way to locate the boxes is by following the quite literal arrows. Seriously, if they want to keep their stuff hidden, yeah, why don't you not mark your... Why not make it so damn obvious? This where your stuff is. Sorry. Sorry, it's just gears, bins that look very similar. And over here we get the next box, which is guarded by underground. Which we're going to need to take down. And boom! Boom, now we get a box, which is right in here. And sent all these guys to guard one box. They were very clearly just the guys that just wanted out of the way. Tinkerer totally didn't see any potential in them, so it's like, just have them guard this one box in the middle of nowhere. Which over here we get the next box. This box with Jameson yelling in the background because I do not know how to mute these damn stupid calls. Calls, but it's right over here, right next to this mask. Anyway, the box is here. Yeah, I had to wait pretty long for Jameson to stop talking. That just went on forever. Did these motherfuckers steal a bench? Either way, here, marked by the underground symbol, is our next box. Now think about it, we really should be upgrading. Because I went through basically the entire game with 0 upgrades. And I love these ghouls. Okay, now over here in Central Park, we want to get the box. Get this box, which is very easy to spot. Now over here we get the next box. This box, which is pretty easy to find. Oh, I didn't mean to turn invisible. Easy to find because it's right through here. Yeah, which this one actually did take me a little bit to find. Just because I was hitting the wall and nothing was happening. Now, on the upper east side we've got this box, which is guarded by underground. Well, actually no, it's guarded by one big tank.
Where'd you come from?
No, you don't. Which the tank will not spawn if you do this early game.
That'll work.
Or if you do this early enough in the game. Just because it thinks... Because, you know, the game kind of thinks throwing an entire tank at you may be a little bit overkill for the beginning. Now, over here we get the next box, next to Gem Theatre, I think. Over here, it's very obvious what we need to do.
MJ's flying into
What we need to
JFK
do.
next Tuesday.
Here, over here, we get the next box. This box, which is actually my first one. Well, besides from the one you have to get for the story. Boom.
This'll make something useful.
Those any good box puns? They don't sound absolutely stupid. And over here we get the next box. Just right up here if I can run. Wait, no, it's me. Oh yes it is. Which is right in this camp. Right up here, which is actually decently hidden. I don't know why it took me so long to find this the first time. This time, it's ridiculous. Now we can start working in Hell's Kitchen. And let's hope just like one of the best chefs in the world don't yell at us. Just for not being able to find this box. Now we've got the next box, next to Fish Tower. Tower which is on the other side. Here's where the store is. There's swing where we get jumped by underground. Because for some reason this box is heavily defended for some reason. Something totally not for law that I do not want to say. Got it. Over here we get the next box. This box where we can keep the store open. Hopefully. There we go. Very nice and open. It's open. And we can get to the next part. I don't see why we don't just loot the entire chest.
The ground don't need this.
Honestly, this one has very smart advice. Anyway, over here we get the next box. This box, which is right over here. Oh, that hurt my back. Oh, that was a hard sneeze. That was a very hard sneeze. Yeah, over here we get the next box. This box, which should be right in the middle. Yep. Yeah, it should be on the scaffolding. On the only part that we can web to. Wait, no. Sorry, that's a different one. It's this one. Well, don't think me to remember every single box. There is 35 of these. No, over here we got the next box. This box, which is yet again marked with their thing. Seriously, they do such a bad job of hiding it. Even though I was about to walk past it because I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, we've got the next box over here. This one's a little awkward, but it's just in the middle of the buildings here. I'll give you a better view in a minute.
Could make something new with
Okay,
this.
basically here at the top part, it's just dropping down there. Okay, now over here we got the last box in this area. Anyway, anyway, we got to take you down. Oh, she's probably fine. Now here at the lowest part of this roof, we can take the box. Let's just say that one's in this area, right? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can break pattern one more time. But only one more time. What? Sorry. How have I never seen this? How have I never seen this? Okay, I'm getting off track. We need to get down here. And here, I'm going to go into here. Where a lovely box is waiting. Waiting, and we're going to get jumped by underground.
Oh, we're doing this?
Ground, but we can just ignore them. Okay, over here we get the next box. The birds are so loud in the background. Round which are right in here. Well, isn't it just great to meet you? Okay, now over here we get the next box. Box is right in here. Yeah, past these boxes. Go on. Hey there. See, down here would kind of make sense for a game of Sam. Oops, yeah, but now the next crate guard by underground. And now we're starting on Chinatown. Oh, okay, well, guess we're fighting. Yeah, now over here is the box. It was inside of a crate that I accidentally blew up during the fight. But
Thanks for the
let's next crate down. Now let's go further down in Chinatown. Now over here we get the next box. This box was just around this tent. Yeah, again next to a very, very bad place to put a computer. So it's where they even plugging it in. Plugging it in. Okay, now we've got the next box. This box up here. Here, and it should, be right under those stairs. Because they're so bad at hiding it, they're even hiding it under see-through stairs. Through stairs now. Well, now tell me who's ever seen one wire knock everything off? Okay, we're starting here. Who's ever seen one wire knock everything off? Crate in a crate, isn't that great? Now over here we get nearly the final box in the open world. I say open world because we got some at the okay, we can go down here because we have some inside the underground bases and the thing labs, Sun labs. But anyway,
for sure.
Now we're going to find something creative to use for this, as we finally get to do all the crimes fully, and then yeah, that's all the boxes in the open world. And I may have celebrated that prematurely. And over here we've got the final box. The box in this tube where there's underground defending it. Not
your lucky day. I'm sorry.
Alright, now the box should be right there. Okay, now that is every box in the open world found. Now the rest are in the Roxxon labs and the underground hideouts. All across the map. But anyway, I need to record me finishing all the crimes in progress. What? Okay, well anyway, we've got to collect all of the time capsules. Starting with Harlem. Which I'm voicing over this because the stupid CapCut ad got in the way and it messed it all up.
Why do I ever?
It was just stupid. Yeah, why do you ever drive? Okay, well, let's get going. This one is a Wakanda flag right on the train. In right, yep. Here, which we can... Oh. No, just get on the train. There you go. Yep, Wakanda flag. What's up with my leg? I think it's not going that fast. I don't know what's wrong with the recording, but for some reason, it cuts in and out. For some reason. Like, I notice while watching this, there's just random bits that are just missing. And it randomly jump cuts.
I'm so freaked out when we get a time capsule in
Random.
this cave.
You've waited in this cave.
Place still gives me the creeps.
You've got some chili spice. Now it's time for the park. Park, man, we are absolutely flying. You know, over here, the next time capsule. So it's right in between. Whatchamacallit. So I didn't edit that. It's just jumping for no reason. I don't know what's wrong with it. Just random jump cuts.
Tree planter.
Okay, now, next time capsule is right over here in the east side,
Here to start.
upper east, where we can get...
Never saw
what
one
was
until the
this again? Right, yeah, the book.
Wow, the sky was full of
Book. And we get these guys playing chess, which, by the way, Which, by the way, both sides are black. How are they keeping up with this game? How are they keeping up with this game? Did it just jump cut an entire time capsule? If I'm missing a time capsule, it just jumped an entire time capsule.
Stuff the capsule in one of these pipes.
That's not accurate. I'm gonna be pissed. What?
There we go.
Okay, good. I checked it. Oh god, that food looks awful. Okay, I checked it. It's all fine. Fine. It didn't jump cut it. It didn't jump cut it. Thank goodness. Okay, now we get the next time capsule right next to this train. Train, which is right underneath the tracks. Right over here. Can't read that. Imp stupid ads on CapCut. Keep freaking cutting me off. Seriously, ads on CapCut is the stupidest thing I have seen in such a long while. Why? I just want to record my voice. Why can't you just put... So fucking stupid. I need to keep my fucking phone on silent. Silent while recording my voice so I don't get a stupid CapCut TikTok thing that bursts my eardrums. Drums with stupid sounds. Hate sudden loud noises. Here in Midtown,
This was our Everest back in the day. Finally made it to the top.
but the time capsule's right here. If it is near Christmas time, where's the Coca-Cola adverts? It's something interesting. Seeing the people that made Coke actually made Santa. Because basically no one was buying Coke in the winter times because it was seen as more of a summer drink, and yeah. Who wants to drink Coke? Who wants to drink a cold drink in winter? Yeah, Coke made Santa to sell more drinks because yeah, they had basically no sales in the winter. Sales in the winter. Over here we got the next time capsule where we need to go invisible. We'll shoot a web.
I'll have to sneak around those workers to grab that
And
capsule.
yoink! Just they made Santa Claus. Claus to sell the Coke. And that's why he has a... Unlike Saint Nick, Santa wears red and white. White like their logo. Go instead of normal Saint clothes. Now over here we have the last capsule in Midtown.
Right.
Town where we can pull this. This and get the roller skates with thrusters on. Because when has strapping thrusters to anything has ever gone wrong? Now over here we get the next time capsule. But yeah, that's why Santa Claus always wears his red. And that's why he's so large as well, because due to Pop's so not healthy for you.
Time capsule should be out on
Just
those
right out
pylons.
here.
Finn was
Here on this
fearless.
pole, which is identical keys to their rooms so they could visit more of each other. Yeah, that's why Santa is so big as well, due to Pop's very unhealthy for you. So that's why he was large. Now over
Oh,
here,
summer skating here.
in
Come back more
Chinatown,
often.
we got
Bingo.
got the next time capsule up here. Here being this space picking up thing. Or being this hamster Mars rover that can pick stuff up. I don't know how practical that is, but sure. Now over here we get the next time capsule, which is on this boat. Boat that you just need to try not to miss.
Used to be a dump.
Which a
But I'm
which a
glad
little
they
cheap
cleaned it
way
up
of
a
getting
little.
past. What up, mate? So one way to get past it is by using the train here, because if my theory is right, I should just reload the area. Meaning this boat should be starting out like there somewhere. Somewhere. Well, but now we got the paddles. So now it's time for the last two. It's two over there. And something interesting, if you do get the one here, you get the achievement. It's on the boat. Because I've seen a speedrun about bunny hopping and I just can't do it. I gave up speedrunning when I had to learn how to change the graphics. Fix which you cannot do on PC. See, but anyway. Now here, in this area, so we got the next time capsule being on this chimney. It's goggles with sonar on it because sure. How does sonar goggles help you see? Well, I mean, my Spider-Man mask has like this in it, so I take it's like a similar thing to that. Because I'm just curious, like, how would you see using sonar without like a screen? You know,
that fountain when it was first installed.
Anyway, over here we get the final time capsule, which is being held up by, which is right underneath this fountain. So let me just ruin these guys' work. Work. Oh, I didn't mean to open it. At 16 out of 16 time capsules. So, and that gives us not a suit, but an interaction with. And why is it every time I respawn? Why is it every time I click back onto the game, I'm always just staring at a brick wall on a lamppost in the middle of nowhere? Anyway. No, it just some reason keeps spawning. It always spawns me just in the middle of nowhere. Now we've got the Prowler scanning thing. Here we need to scan a train.
Another Christmas gone, another year without a break.
Now over here we need to scan a train. Train which is going to take a minute. Boom. This one's done. Yeah, Ray does not like running Spider-Man. Okay, time for the next Prowler.
This is a good one.
The sound thing to finish it off. Here we got the sound.
The whole station came alive. That's what you need.
Something at the
And here we're going to scan the fire truck. Here we to scan this fire truck, and boom, done. And over here we get the next Prowler thing on this bridge, which is one of my favorites. Birds in Central Park. Park.
This one was all your dad's.
So over here we need to scan some pigeons, which are now gone. Oopsie. Yes, when the pigeons come back after waiting a while, let me go into camo. Well, and get close enough to scan them. Yeah, this is one of my favorites. Definitely a staple of New York Sound pigeons. Now over here on the Upper East Side we get the next Prowler thing right here. Here, which is relatively easy. See, it's the water dripping on this ice over here. Here, the only issue is getting the distance. And boom. Boom, match. Okay, now over here we got this. Hey, oh god damn it! And we've got yet another Prowler. The sound thing over here in Midtown. Sound, which is the vibration of that sign of an American flag. Okay, now over here we get the next Prowler voice, next Prowler sound thing, which should be, we should be able to get on top of this, and find it here, the bell, right here. Bell, boom. Okay, now down here in Chinatown, we got the next voice line, sound thing, which is the sound
distinct.
I wonder
Light,
of
huh? Okay.
wind chimes. Yeah, these are very easy when you know what you're looking for. For now, it's time for the last one. A sound sample the whole way on the other side. Now over here we got one of the last Prowler voice lines. Sound sample.
Have fun with this one.
The last Prowler sound samples over here. I want to make the American flag. Aim for that boat.
This sound running on a tight schedule.
Boat, and boom. We can get a good look at the statue from here. Yeah, that is 10 out of 10 Prowler voice lines. Lines. Now it's going the whole way to the other side of town. To get the new suit.
The place where I fought him? I have the best memories, Uncle Aaron.
See, I'm gonna make it to a location right here. This will make it to a location right underneath the train tracks, past this and past the sign.
The basement thing.
Then we can go down here. We got the Prowlers, you know, over here. Here we got all the Prowlers. There's Lair. Lair and all of his stuff, tools, equipment, flying pigs. Pigs and a mirror that works. As you can hear from my PS4, absolutely loves it. So now over here we get a note of what he left behind. Fine, but we got to listen to the entire song. Yeah, isn't this nice? Even though I can't hear it because I have no sound. Because yet again my headphones are bust.
Something new every day.
Now it is unlocked for a for a sound thing. New suit unlocked. Locked. And we got the Prowler suit. Which honestly, I really think it's cool they gave Miles a Prowler suit. With Miles a Prowler suit due to how big the Prowler is as a character in all of Miles' stories. Why is the postcard showing up there and not there? Oh, did I accidentally do it without realizing? God damn it, I got it without realizing. When are you going to be finished? Did you finish? Okay, until next time. Better be finished. With here we got the first card, which I may or may not accidentally have done. Whoopsie. I swear I didn't do it. I know I went here, I clicked off the game. But I swear I didn't do it. But anyway, the postcard should be right underneath this guy's foot. Foot right here. Because I'm not rebeating the entire game over a postcard. Okay, now the next postcard is right up this very famous tower, which I can't remember the name of. I'm British, not New Yorkin. New Yorkin. I mean, well, it would be American. Yeah.
Modern Art Museum in Greenwich.
Here we got the next postcard. Postcard,
Why
which
in the
we can
fossil
flip,
hiding among
read.
the modern?
Now right here at this building. This building, I want to go over to the shell. Oh, climb on top of the roof. And we got the next postcard.
Next clue. Boom.
Get the next postcard. Get on. There we go.
Looks like I'm going to CODB's. Where money is king.
Go, and it is very obvious in where it is. Now over here, it isn't really much of a clue. It says on top of the lights.
Lobster Bill's. Dad's favorite restaurant.
Now over here, very obviously, it's on top of the lobster.
Here's the clue. You know this place.
Now over here, we get the next paste.
CJ Walker Park.
We get the next postcard.
Up in Harlem.
Here we get the next postcard, which is on the gate. On a literal letterbox. On a
Your journey comes to an end.
And now it's time for the last one.
I'm not ready for this to be over.
It's one on a basketball hoop. Because of course it is.
Finn and I did find each other
Now,
again.
yep. Here to our last
The way Dad
location.
thought. Oh,
Next to home,
I think I know that.
we can get the card, which is not loaded in yet. I know it's here.
Man,
Because last time I did this, I thought I was going crazy.
So we come to the
Crazy, it's like, I swear, it's on this.
Remember when we played ball here in the summers?
And here we get a very sad flashback, which I am not going to, which you can watch for yourself, you cheap man. Love from Dad. You're the one crying like a bitch.